Okay, another thing that you can do with the trips with Limo Anywhere is you can set your pickup and your drop off times. So here are the trips that I'm assigned to, and I'm going to choose the first job, and I'm going to log in my times. So click login times, your garage out time, your ETA, your spot time, your in-car time, your drop-off time, and your garage in time. The most important is your spot time, what time you got there. You're going to log in the time that you got there. I know you can't really see this, but I'm going to put 3 o'clock. In car is the time the passenger got in the car. Let's say 3:15. Okay. And the drop-off time. Those are the most important areas. Your spot time, what time you got there, the time the passenger was in the car, and also the time you dropped off is important as well. For every job, please make sure that you fill these out. When you fill this out, it directly goes into our dispatching system, and it gives us the information so that we can set the appropriate waiting time charges. You don't need to call us, you don't need to text it to us, because it's sent directly to the system. So this is very important. So again, you're going to go into the job, you're going to go to log times, and then that's where you're going to put all your times. If you want to go ahead and put the extra time, put the extra information, garage out, the ETA spot, that's fine. But most important, the spot time, your in-car, and your drop-off time. When you're done doing that, make sure that you click save. Okay? And then that way it's saved directly into our system. For, see, you can also get directions if you click directions from the location, from your pickup location to the drop-off location. Okay? When you're setting your status, when the passenger is in the car, please put customer in the car and click OK. That way we know what time you picked up, and that way we know the status of the passenger. When the customer is a no-show, or if the customer's a no-show, you'll do the same thing, no-show. If you're waiting, click waiting. If you're on the way to drop off, click drop off, or click on the way. And when you finally dropped off, click drop off. This is very important, but it's just a click away, so it shouldn't take you very, very long to do. But it lets us know when you've picked up, or when you've dropped off, or when you've picked up, or if they're still waiting, because it sends the information directly to our computer and to our dispatch system. For this one, there's no flight information, but it gives you all the details right there. If you make extra stops, here's important too. If you've made extra stops for a passenger, you're going to click on details, and you're going to log in your wait time. Start wait time. You can do that from the time that you get to the location, or the time that the trip was supposed to be picked up. And if by 7 o'clock you're still waiting, you can click on start wait time. Did passenger approve wait time? Just click yes. The wait time grace period for this trip has not been elapsed yet. Okay. The reason for this is because usually we allow the 15 minutes of waiting time, the first 15 minutes waiting time. is the grace period. So the pickup was at 7:01. If by 7:16 you haven't picked up yet, you can go into your trip, go into the trip, go into the details, and then click on waiting time. If by 15 minutes past the pickup time has come and you're still waiting, then you can click the start waiting time. And then once the passenger is in the car, click on stop waiting time. Or if that's too much, you can just log the information in after you've dropped the passenger off. Make sure that when you drop the passenger off, and you've logged in all the waiting time and the pickup and the drop-off times, make sure that you click save, because that's important. It's the only way it's going to save the information. You can also put that you made extra stops. Stops already exist for this trip. Would you like to cancel and add more stops? Just click add more stops. And then you can type in where you actually stopped and how many stops, how many extra stops you've made. If you've made more than 3 stops and it doesn't give you the option to go ahead and choose more than 3 stops, just call us. But that's pretty much it. That's it gives you everything. You know, without having to text us, you can give us the information without having to text us the information and the information getting lost in texts or emails. Because at least if you're putting the information in the system, it goes directly to the dispatching system. And that way we're not missing out on any additional waiting time or tolls or anything like that, or any additional charges. If you have any questions, just give Leo or myself a call.